Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Matt Latter and today we're going to continue the Homeworld Deserts of Kharak Let's Play series. So in the last episode we've managed to take out another carrier of the Gaalsien, so let's see what this mission has on offer. I am excited to see what's going on.
What we've discovered here is astonishing. These starships, they didn't crash. They materialized inside of solid rock. Data suggests an artificial quantum waveform intercepted these ships during interstellar transit and reassembled them here, underground. I've linked the quantum signature from these ships to the primary anomaly. I believe it's the source of the waveform and responsible for the starship wrecks scattered throughout the Great Banded Desert. Its power is beyond anything we even thought possible.
We must reach the primary anomaly and unearth its secrets. Our passage through the Jaraci Highlands will be through the Whispering Gallery, a narrow canyon located here. The Sakala will meet us at the mouth of the canyon, and together we will punch through to the Dreamlands on the other side.
Sakala, this is the Kapisi. Do you copy?
Sakala receiving. 2 Gaalsien Carriers are blocking our advance. They appear to be an elite battle group of the Kahad Sejuk. We require your immediate assistance.
Roger that. We're closing on your position now. Prepare for allied contacts. Kapisi out.
So this mission starts off with a bang. Let's see what we need to do here.
The Sakala is currently positioned here. Ready all combat groups to support allied fleet. Watch for friendlies.
Okay.
Kapisi, we're under fire. Requesting support.
Taking hostile fire.
Confirmed.
So we send out a
Allied
whole
craft
bunch of
lost.
troops immediately.
We're ready for orders. Advance to mark CUs.
Kapisi copies. Coordinates confirmed. Go ahead.
Like the
heading
whole elite number 1 here. So we need to protect the Sakala here.
Hostile range craft
Big
control.
Gaalsien railguns are tearing through our armored forces. I'm ready for launch.
So we have a
Hostile
lot
strike
more
craft
fleet
down.
capacity, I notice.
The Gaalsien are pummeling the Sakala with long-range missile barrages.
Strike fighter.
Upgrade the Kapisi's cruise missile silos now.
Confirmed. Engines on.
Cruise missile silos always sound like
Strike
fun.
fighter ready for service.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Tracking armored craft on approach.
Bomber.
Bomber online. Ready for launch. Hostile production cruiser verified. Take it out.
Strike fighter approach
Let's see if
vector
we
dialed in.
can focus on that
Strike allied
production
craft
cruiser
down.
here.
Ready to burn.
I'd like that one to
The
just
Gaalsien Carriers
not
are barraging
exist
us with
anymore.
heavy ordnance.
New heading set.
We have sustained multiple hull fractures.
Copy that,
Rachel,
Sakala.
pretty
Hold
please
on.
build me a sensor
Hostiles are
around
cruise missile
here.
silos online.
Cruise missiles will decimate clustered enemy forces and static defenses at extreme range.
Reading.
Okay, cruise missiles are
railgun
ready to deploy.
eliminated.
There's another strongest
Allied
enemy
craft
push out
can
here.
engage. Provide fire. Allied craft
Launch
destroyed.
bomber.
Copy that. Bomber on deck.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack course set.
Okay, we also probably need a whole lot more railguns. Let's build another 6 out here.
Reading. Coordinates confirmed.
Op ready. Coordinates confirmed.
This is also not the strongest push I'm fearing here.
Attention. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm
There's a
visual.
bunch more incoming now.
Support ready.
That could be worthy of a cruise missile strike. I think I will need very good timing with those.
Enemy armor disabled.
Let's
Strike
send
fighter
out a strike
coordinates
fighter
dialed
here.
in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe. Cruiser ready.
Ah, finally we have a clear sight on that production cruiser.
Take evasive action.
Copy that. Coordinates confirmed. See you sighted.
Another one off here, please.
Alert. Allied carrier taking hostile fire. Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated. Salvage
Okay,
copy. Hostile
bunch of
rain
stuff
and
getting done
destroyed.
here.
Gaalsien missiles are smashing the Sakala's armored plating. Detected.
We must push the Gaalsien forces away from our Siidim allies.
Don't overheat.
Spiking. Reroute power to avoid system damage. Be advised, system heat levels are stabilizing.
Alert. Friendly taking hostile
That
fire.
looks a
Alert.
lot more
Heavy
like something that's
cruiser
worthy of
down.
getting nuked with a cruise missile here.
Target set. Launch. Tracking target. Red alert. Command carrier taking
Small
fire.
video extra for that.
Hostile. Carrier is taking
Oh,
fire.
come on. Hit in time, please.
Hostile armor.
Yeah! Worth
Go
it.
for armor. Make ready.
Strike fighter coordinates
Now
dialed
send more
in.
strike fighters out here.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn.
Runner.
Allied craft lost.
New
And build
heading
it there?
set.
We'll build it here
Hostiles
then.
are out there.
Hostiles
Set up the
designated.
scanner.
Trackers assigned.
Armor ready.
Our bomber is taking fire.
Engage.
A railgun is taking effective fire. Strike fighter taking fire. Enemy railgun firing on friendly.
Armor, go ahead. Armor is on
Ooh,
route.
that's another strong enemy push.
Reporting.
Should consider moving in here.
Alert. Allied carrier taking hostile fire. Be advised. Allied craft
Another production
destroyed.
cruise. Oh, there's cruisers incoming.
Hostile interceptor down.
Who honor got cruisers?
This is the captain. Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire
Fighter
support.
approach vector dialed
Fire
in.
support out here, please.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe.
Reading.
You
Move
guys
order
move out
confirmed.
here.
Hostile light attack vehicle
Secondary force
visually
here.
unedited. We're moving. The Sakala is taking heavy damage. Reading.
Okay, let's send a bunch of strike fighters out here to get
Unidentified
that,
craft on approach. Mark the bearing.
oh my god, carrier. Not carrier, cruiser. Carrier would be really bad.
Alert. Hostile battle cruiser inbound.
Ready for command. Set new
Okay,
vetting.
get our cruiser in here as well. I think that guy should be mostly toast.
Approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot.
Yep. With the support from our friends, he was toast.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Allied craft
Let's
systems
send a gunship
online.
in just
Ready
for
to burn.
safety purposes
Go
here.
for armor. Underway. Green line
Okay,
confirmed.
let's navigate them so they have a proper
We've detected
ready.
something. Can you confirm visual?
orientation. That's what I want to say.
Hostile fire. Copies. New sector dead. Enemy armor disabled.
Hey, you can move
Going
up here.
mobile. Make ready. Alert. Allied carrier taking hostile fire. Ready.
So the missiles are incoming.
Copy. Coordinate set.
We'll be ready and we'll also bring in
Hostile
Rachel
strike
here.
craft down.
Moving out.
Armor ready.
Okay, you guys
for
out
range.
here belong to Group 1
Be
now.
advised.
Control
Allied
group
craft
1
destroyed.
designated.
You in
Enemy light
particular.
attack vehicle marks on approach. Move.
Green line confirmed.
Ready.
Gunship is now in circulation.
Here we have an honor guard cruiser that needs
Strike
to go
fighter
down.
coordinates dialed in.
Attack
Also,
course set.
did the attack out here? Yeah, it worked. Send out more. And I don't like the look of that.
Hostile armor eliminated.
Bomber to launch deck.
Bomber on deck.
Bomber
Set
time.
to launch.
They don't have many anti-air out here. Should
for
be
command.
doable.
Green line confirmed. Enemy armor on approach.
Okay, we took out the cruiser. Very good.
Battle report. Enemy on
The Gaalsien carriers are falling back.
Oh. That sounds good.
enemy railgun
The bombing
eliminated.
seems to work.
Together we have driven off the Gaalsien Carrier.
Been engaged. Provide Roger that, Sakala. Strike craft
Retreat, retreat.
destroyed. Returning to carrier.
Immediate retreat.
Go
Go
ahead.
for you.
Copy.
Don't risk it.
Returning to carrier.
Okay, so we've managed to drive them off.
Hostile detection. Visual unconfirmed. Hull charges.
That is good, at least.
Heading set.
We read you. Prime charges.
More
Salvage
charges,
copy.
please.
On the move. We are readying a group of light attack vehicles to scout enemy positions.
Secure it.
Copy that. We'll engage.
To that CU field. We read you.
You small guy can
We
take
read
the
you.
artifact.
Salvage your copies. Cruiser ready. Copy.
Enemy bombers detected inbound on the Sakala. Be advised, the terrain in this canyon will prove challenging for short-range units. On our way. We can use the terrain to our advantage by utilizing artillery cruisers.
Oh yeah.
Upgrade fabrication facilities to begin producing artillery cruisers.
Oh yeah. I love the sound of that. Oh, so what's our new thing here? We got a muon catalyzer.
Alert. Allied carrier taking hostile bomber.
Ah, cruisers require less fleet logistics. I like the sound of that. Yep, goodbye.
Hostile bomber down.
Okay, we're nearing the readiness for our artillery cruisers. And they will be awesome, I hope.
Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. Salvager ready. RU coordinates acquired. Moving to site. Armor ready. Copy.
Take care of the Honor Guard cruiser, please.
UPC copy.
Artillery cruiser fabrication online.
Green light.
Immediately
Begin
upgrade them.
constructing artillery cruisers now.
Yeah, I
Field
take 3.
completed.
No reason to skimp out here.
Armor, go ahead.
There we go.
Underway. Battle report. Hostile battle cruiser eliminated. Enemy production cruiser has appeared in the AO. Hostile on sensors. Authentication.
Immediately
Vector
send out
dialed in.
troops.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe. Make ready. We have
Oh,
real
the
time
cruisers are probably coming out here in the back. Okay, we can upgrade that damage as well, which we will do immediately. Yeah,
Reporting. Copy. Coordinates.
Artillery
awesome.
cruiser operational.
Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire support.
Frack, yeah.
On our way.
I do like the look of that. Oh, I really do.
Research completed.
Ready. Hostile light attack vehicle detected.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
you 3 guys actually
Roger.
properly
Tracking
retreat
armored
home.
craft on approach.
There they are. I'm waiting for them to finally make an
Fighter
appearance.
coordinates dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines on.
Whoa, yeah.
Railgun online.
Crew ready.
Not
Hostile
much chance to
strike
survive
craft
that for you guys.
down. Enemy armor disabled. All hands. Reposition.
Missile battery online.
Reading. New heading set. Ready. On our
Okay, we
way.
move out everything.
Support ready. Base ready.
Enemy strike fighters approaching the Sakala.
Yeah, those strike fighters won't have much fun, I can tell you that already.
Heavy missiles loaded and ready.
Okay, you
Roll
guys are
control
now
group
number
3
3.
designated.
We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate. Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. This is the captain.
Okay, I require
Ready
one
forward.
salvage up here,
Copy.
please.
Moving. Alert. Hostile battle cruiser inbound.
We have the
Bomber to launch deck.
group finally here
CU
on
field
approach.
expended.
Deck.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Actually,
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Hostile range craft destroyed. Go for order. The interceptor taking craft down. The bomber
bam!
is taking fire.
Sweet! That was worth it.
Hostile interceptor destroyed.
Oh yes, it
Salvage
was.
your copies.
RU site
Move on.
exhausted.
Make ready. PC moving out. Receiving 5x5.
Okay, any more upgrades
Incoming
for
missile
our...
barrage
Nope,
detected.
not for our
Sakala,
cruisers.
take evasive action.
Okay, so they remain back there. Probably we can move out here with our artillery cruisers and bomb them to
Hostile
Kingdom
armor
Come.
eliminated.
At least I sure as
All
hell hope
missile
so.
signatures detected. Missile barrage in the air. You're ready. Advance to mark CUs. Alert. Allied carrier taking hostile fire.
Capisi, be advised. We are deploying a group of armored assault vehicles.
Roger that, Sakala. This is the captain. Coordinates confirmed.
Why are you
Ready.
guys
Copy.
not
Returning to
retreating to the carrier? That's one annoying bug.
Op ready.
We're ready for orders.
My friend,
Mobilize.
Place hull charges.
That.
Enemy armor on approach. Hostile detected.
We're
Visual
sending a
unconfirmed.
attack bomber out here.
Hostile designated.
Okay,
Mark
so
bearing.
what's their setup
Enemy
back
light
here?
attack vehicle marked on approach.
Siege
Enemy
cruisers,
production cruiser sighted. Engage and
production
destroy.
cruisers, nothing too much else. It's something
Go
we
ahead.
can deal with, that's for sure.
Go for armor. On our way.
Attention.
Especially once the cruise missiles are ready again.
We read you.
So let's return back here and
Prime charges. Salvage are up. Time's a-wasting.
get some dead charges out.
Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire.
Friendly taking
Salvage your
fire?
copies.
Oh, out here.
Ready. Send.
Okay, our air fleet looks pretty good again. Let's
Fleet
rebuild those
capacity
two lost
capabilities
fighters.
are now at maximum.
Then
Ready for orders. Move
we'll
out.
retreat a little.
Armor vehicle taking effective
Just to be on the safe side. I've lost
Hostile
enough
railgun opened
to
up.
my own stupidity here.
Enemy railgun eliminated. Reporting. Grid updated. Go for order. Move. Alert. Hostile siege cruiser sighted. Enemy armor disabled. Artillery cruiser in contact. Provide fire support.
Heavy artillery loaded.
Maneuver out.
Okay, so that's not good.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the fight. Reading.
I'm not sure we'll be there fast enough to make a difference.
Ready for orders.
That made the difference. For the
Displaying
most
strike
part, at
craft
least.
destroyed.
Yeah,
Set new heading.
we should survive though, barely.
Cruiser ready. Copy. Coordinates set.
Standing by. Move order confirmed.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Hostile on sensors. Authentication.
Gaalsien bombers detected. They have vectored their way towards the Sakala.
Attack course.
Incoming Gaalsien strike fighters detected. Deploy AA units immediately.
Reporting. Alert. Enemy heavy cruiser detected. Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated.
Okay, let's go up here again.
Salvage your copies. Identify.
No artifact this time around, but lots of good resources.
Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Engage.
Can you quickly deploy your payload?
Alert. Hostile bomber sighted.
Barely not enough.
This is the captain. Hostile bomber destroyed. Target set. Launch. Target on the board.
Let's take care of those guys out here. Yeah, it should get most of them. There we go.
Strike fighter approach vector
Let's
dialed
check
in.
for any
Strike
remaining
systems online.
enemies
Ready to
here.
burn. Push her through. Alert. Carrier is taking fire.
Wow, there's actually quite a bit that survived.
Passing through.
Target
Hostile
confirmed.
interceptor
Light
down.
bomber.
Strike fighter taking hostile fire. Ready for launch. Op ready. Move order confirmed.
Give us a target. Green line confirmed.
Hostile armor eliminated. Alert. Strike fighter lost. Our bomber is under
Let's
enemy
move the
fire.
Capizzi
Enemy
right up in,
contacts on
in
the
their
board.
face here.
Op ready.
Dude, what the fuck
Copy.
are you doing?
Returning
Retreat.
carrier. Attention. All batteries fire.
Launch your level. Second or full.
Yeah,
Hostile
they're
range
done for any
craft
minute now.
destroyed. Point defense. Target set.
There we go.
Full power. Send message. Grid updated.
Incoming missile barrage detected. Move to Capizzi to avoid the blast.
Action cruiser has appeared in the AO. Reading.
Missile barrage
Heading
on
set.
me?
Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire support.
There you guys have that. Ah, there's the notification.
Battle report. Enemy production cruiser destroyed.
Salvage are ready. Advance to mark CUs.
Holy shit, that's really a shit ton of
Target
resources.
coordinates acquired. Moving the site.
Make ready.
Okay, we weren't fast enough to send troops with their armored assault here. Not that we care overly much.
Go for artillery.
Alert. Siege cruiser verified in the AO. Respond.
Okay, you guys need to move up a little bit more.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected. We got
And then we're gonna place shell shock here.
For eyes on to authenticate. Hostile armor incoming.
We're nearing the range.
Hostile strike craft down.
Cleared to launch.
An RU site has been depleted.
Okay, they're all moving their barrages. Let's see how much damage it actually does.
Hostile craft in AO.
Well,
Maneuver
not
for
much, I can
visual
tell you that.
confirmation. Reporting.
Roll out.
CU deposit depleted. This is Rachel, go ahead.
Okay, let's move Rachel out and build a sensor there.
Reporting. Roger that. Coordinates confirmed. Armor ready.
Attention.
Let's move
New
the
sector
PZ up a little bit
designated.
again.
Move out.
Be advised, an RU...
Gaalsien strike fighters have been launched against the Sakala.
Yeah, they're not much of a problem.
Ready. Copy that. Coordinates confirmed.
Okay, so the approximate range is plenty. Let's build a sensor out here and see how that one works out.
Op ready. Move order confirmed. Ready for command.
Operations update.
Move
RUs
straight into
in
the middle of
region
them.
have been drained. Support ready.
We've got
That's
hostile
closer to
on
what I want.
Confirm visual. Reading.
Strike
Artillery crews are under attack. Units respond. Green line confirmed. Engines hot.
Get us moving.
Enemy armor on approach.
CU
Let's just
field
take care of everything
depleted.
here.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach.
Target confirmed. Launch bomber.
Bomber on deck. Strike craft destroyed. Make ready. Enemy armor disabled.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Let's rebuild that strike fighter.
Attack course set.
Rachel can go ahead and repair that guy.
Move.
Our bomber is taking fire. See copies.
Reading. Armor is en route.
Ooh, there's a siege cruiser out here.
Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Strike fighter
Let's
approach
take care
vector
of him.
dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We've got a railgun under
Plus,
fire.
he's doing some serious damage here, actually.
Enemy railgun eliminated.
There we go.
Copy. On our way.
Go for armor.
One. Haul out. Copy. Coordinates set.
Hostile
Stand by.
strike craft down.
Be ready.
Hostile armor
Hey,
eliminated.
we're doing some pretty good damage here again.
Weapons.
Let's
Stand
send
by
out a
for
cruise
missile
missile here.
launch coordinates.
We should be able to take out the whole escort here.
CU's exhausted.
There we go.
Strike fighter approach vector
That's what I like
dialed
to
in.
see.
Green line confirmed. Engines on.
Basically send out everything we have.
Contact. Enemy armor.
We should be able to
Bearing
take out at
designated.
least the retribution
We've
here.
detected something. Can you confirm visual? Interceptor taking hostile fire.
Full salvo.
Focus on the retribution, please. Exclusively now.
Make ready. Alert. Hostile siege
Strike
cruiser
fighter
sighted.
approach vector dialed in.
Strike system bullseye. 007.
The small losses we're taking we can easily work
Alert.
with.
Strike fighter destroyed.
Strike fighter online.
Acknowledge.
Strike fighter ready for service.
We have hostiles on the board.
Our bomber is under enemy fire.
Gaalsien bombers detected. They have vectored their way towards the Sakala.
Hostile light.
Missile barrage detected. They're targeting both the Sakala and the Kapisi. Initiate evasive action.
New sector
We
designated.
shall
Move out.
immediately do so.
Combat alert. Confirmed. Bomber lost.
Strike fighter online.
Gaalsien missile barrage detected. Take evasive action.
Target locked.
Wow, they can actually hit me up here.
Red alert.
Move away immediately.
Listen up.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Be advised. Allied craft down. Reading. Unidentified hostile enemy armor. Authenticate.
Repair the critical system
Ah, we
first.
didn't lose any.
Green line confirmed.
That's good already.
Strike craft destroyed. Make ready. Battle report. Hostile siege
Yeah, the
cruiser
Kapisi needs some
eliminated.
repairing here.
Tracking armored craft on approach. Ready. Send.
Armored force on approach, don't like that.
Combat alert. Bomber destroyed.
Gaalsien
we
strike
can take
fighters
care of
have
it.
launched towards the Kapisi.
Attention. New heading set. New sector designated. Move out.
Runner.
Okay, Rachel built me another sensor out here.
Set up scanner.
Give us plenty of additional view.
Armor, go ahead. Green line confirmed.
In the meantime,
ready
you
for
guys
sortie.
can actually move a lot closer over
Set
here.
new heading. Hostile armor. Eliminate. Enemy airstrike inbound.
This is Rachel. Go ahead.
Crew ready. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. Maintenance protocols in effect.
Let's repair the Kapisi here.
Hostile interceptor destroyed.
And those guys should be easily taken care of by our
Allied
friends here.
craft has been engaged. Provide fire support. Hostile light attack vehicle
So let's
detected.
Strike fighter
immediately
approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set.
Bomber to launch.
send our
deck.
entire Air Force
CU
out here
site
again.
exhausted.
Set for launch. Alert. Siege cruiser verified in the AO.
Caution, we have hostiles on the board. Moving under fire.
Hostile range craft destroyed.
Go ahead.
Hostile production cruiser verified. Take it out. Get support fire on it.
How about another cruise
Strike
missile?
fighter taking fire. Weapons stand by. Hostile armor incoming. Clear to launch.
And take along whatever we can.
Alert. Strike fighter.
Ouch, yeah. Sending bombers there isn't the greatest idea.
Receiving. Copy.
A bomber is taking fire.
Oh, and we're close to taking on the Retribution.
Enemy armor disabled. Alert. Hostile battle cruiser inbound.
Ah, she's moving in, closer to us here.
CU field.
That I like.
Strike
Means
fighter
we
ready for service.
we can kill her easier.
Reading.
Let's take
Strike
care of
fighter
this
approach
siege
vector
cruiser
dialed
here.
in.
They are the
CU
most
deposit
dangerous.
completed.
Engines hot.
Op ready. On our way.
Gaalsien Carrier has been destroyed. We have the
Hostile
advantage.
strike craft down.
The remaining
One
enemy
down.
carrier is taking defensive action. Continue the pursuit.
Yes.
Kapisi copies.
We're taking them down one by
Make
one.
ready. Confirm.
As it should
Enemy
be.
siege cruiser destroyed.
Go for armor.
Okay, so
Hostile armor eliminated.
you guys can move up a little.
Heavy artillery loaded.
Standing
Rachel
by.
can actually build
Deploy
another one out
scanner
here.
Reading.
Let's be a bit more systematic here.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Let's take
Attack
out their
vector
air
dialed in.
defense
We're in the
troops.
pipe.
Target confirmed.
And we
Launch
send
bomber.
one bomber after the Honor Guard cruiser.
Bomber online. Ready tracking armored craft on approach. Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
Ready. We have a target.
CU field expended.
Alert.
kill
Hostile
'em.
siege cruiser sighted. Interceptor taking hostile fire.
Bomber ready.
Alert. Strike fighter
Heavy
destroyed.
load on them.
Our bomber is
There we
under
go.
enemy fire.
That took him out. Okay, next
Salvage
order of business.
unidentified contact. Moving.
The
Designated
PZ gets to
hostile.
move up.
Ready for command. Grid updated.
This is Rachel. Go ahead.
Rachel gets to move
out.
back a little, just for safety. And we still have a siege cruiser out here who is very dangerous. Also,
Cruiser ready.
you guys can move up here as
Set new
well.
heading. Runner.
And the base
Missile
runner can move
barrage.
here.
Sakala, move to avoid. Attention.
Enemy strike fighters approaching the Kapisi.
Easy moving out.
They're moving out here and they're not having much of a chance.
Strike craft destroyed.
Especially since we're taking out everything that can
Engage
really
destroyed.
threaten us here.
Multiple missile signatures detected. Missile barrage in the air.
The Kapisi should be able to take care of these guys.
Coordinates confirmed. Combat relay. Hostile production cruiser eliminated. Zone. Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Okay,
Ready for
that salvage out here
Placeholder.
gets
Enemy
to
armor disabled.
explode the wreck in a moment.
Attention. Salvage your copy. Hostile interceptor down. Op ready. Good copy.
Guys,
Head
return
back
home
in here. Enemy armor
properly.
ready.
Prime charges.
We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate.
Place hull charge.
Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. Alert. Allied
cruiser
craft
verified
lost on the AO.
Prime charges.
Respond. Move it.
What the... Come on. If you can't go
sector
there,
designated.
just
Move
say
out.
it. No need to spaz out.
Go ahead. Battle report. Hostile siege
You
cruiser
please return
eliminated.
properly as well. Oh wow, they're actually in full attack mode out here.
Armor, go ahead.
Didn't notice that.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Is that everything we have?
Hostile strike craft
This is
down.
done
Launch
for...
bomber.
Copy that. Bomber on
Wow.
deck. Be advised. Allied craft destroyed.
2 more carriers down. The Gaalsien are taking some pretty significant losses here. Also, everything retreat. Nice.
We have defeated the Jaraci carriers. Let's move to open ground and get out of this canyon. Bring engines to full.
Whew. That was awesome. And hard.
Personal log, Captain Roman Sajet, Expedition Carrier Capisi. The Siidim, a loathsome kith if ever there was one. Arrogant, self-righteous. Mashad, the Sakala captain, seems to have an agenda all of his own. He knows more than he's willing to share, I'm sure of it. Unfortunately, it's a tenet of war that you can't always choose your allies. How true. Truth is, we have no choice but to rely on one another. The Gaalsien keep throwing wave after wave at us, escalating their attacks, unafraid to sacrifice their forces to hold us at bay. Thankfully, the commanders at Tyr have confirmed our resupply. Without it, we will not be able to complete our expedition.
Okay, so next time it's gonna be resupply time, it seems. So, thank you all for watching, I hope you've had some fun. I certainly did, though the mission frustrated me quite a bit. It wasn't my first try you've seen here. I've died about 4 or 5 times in the opening minutes here. So yeah, still quite a lot of fun. Thanks again for watching, hope you've had some fun. If you did, consider commenting, liking or even subscribing. I'm happy about every little bit. You can also follow me on Twitter at _MattLetter for all the news updates. And with that, thanks again for watching, hope to see you the next time. Bye bye.